Hey guys, it's Jen with CyberNew. Today we are going to talk a little bit about virtual desktops and how to create them in Windows 10. I'll be using Windows 10 Pro, but it would be the same on Windows 10 Home or Windows 10 Enterprise if you happen to be working on that version. They are super easy to use and implement. I mostly use them if I'm working on, say, unrelated projects really that I just want to keep completely separate and organized. Sometimes if I feel like I want to keep all my social media and browsing away from me doing any studying work or things of that nature, so that I don't goof off too much, I'll do separate workspaces for that. And sometimes if I'm using Photoshop and I want to keep design work away from HTML and coding stuff, or whatever, there's all kinds of ideas and ways that you can use them that are really helpful. So they are easy, so let's go ahead and dive in. So down on your taskbar, you will see this little scrolly icon button. That is your task view. It tracks all of the activities you have going on, whether you know it or not. And that is what is going to let us create a new virtual desktop. So if you are a keyboard junkie, the hotkey or shortcut for it is the Windows button along with the Tab key. All right, so I'm just going to use the taskbar for this tutorial today. So let's go ahead and click on that task view button. And then you'll see right up at the top left, it gives you the button that actually says New Desktop. So that is where you are going to create a brand new desktop, brand new environment, workspace, however you want to call it. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can see here it does track activities that it presumes are activities that you've had going on. Like you could see I had Photoshop open and some Illustrator files. And so anyways, until I actually go in and clear those out, it's going to track them for me. So let's go ahead and create a new desktop. Right up there in the same area and up there in the top, it just calls it Desktop 2. That is a brand new clean slate. Let's go ahead and click on that. And let's launch something inside of this one that we won't have inside of Desktop 1. Let's just do Photoshop for now since I mentioned it. Let that go ahead and launch. And so in this environment only, I will have Photoshop open and ready. So let's say I want to go back to Desktop 1. Do the same thing. Either use the keyboard shortcut, which is the Windows key and the Tab key, or use the button in the taskbar, which I'm going to do. And just go back to Desktop 1, where I don't have Photoshop open. And let's launch something inside this Desktop 1. Just, let's say, a Notepad document, something easy. And I want to go back to Photoshop, and I just want to have just this here and just Photoshop in the other place. Let's go back to Photoshop and just use the keyboard shortcut that time. Desktop 2, back to where I was. So just a quick and easy example of how easy these are to create and how you create them. And hopefully you found this video to be informational. And if you have any other questions or you want us to dive in deeper with any of it, we can surely do that. And so if you enjoyed watching today, then make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys.